You know what? Fuck it. Super chill this week. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of Wait. No,
Wait,
yeah.
no, yeah. Oh, I
No,
went
it's
too
okay.
far.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Honestly, I think um however many episodes we get into, I think by that point we will still never be on time with each other with how we say it. And you know what? It's
That's
kind of
very
quirky,
fair.
kind of fun.
You know what? I think just like most things about you and me, we don't really plan
Yeah.
these ahead of
No,
time.
we
We
don't.
have a very rough sketch and we just kind of like go from that, but we don't actually like sit down and say like we're going to say this,
Yeah.
this and this. Like if
We both
anything,
kind of fly by
we'll
the
just
seat
be
of our
like,
pants a little bit.
yeah, because I feel like this is supposed to be fun, you know, and I probably say that I have said that every single
Hey, it's
podcast
true.
episode, but it's like the point is to be fun, you
Yeah,
know, and not really think about it. This is where we could just word vomit anything we want to talk about,
exactly.
and that's it. It's plain
Yeah.
and simple.
It
So
ain't that deep.
sorry,
It ain't that deep.
it ain't that deep.
But anyway, hopefully you guys this episode not hopefully it will not be as long as last week's episode. If you watched all of that, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, and I think that's really fucking cool
Yeah,
of you.
you
Um,
have earned your spot in
yeah.
heaven.
Earn your spot in heaven or hell, whichever place you want to go, you bad bitch. Okay. Um, no, but like for real, honestly, um, I was on TikTok last night, and there is this human being that I believe their name uh is Elise, like Meyer, or Elise Myers, and she'll post like story times. She
Mm-hmm.
has like really like dark, like usually when she does her story times, she just has her hair's all like crazy and everything. And anyway, she does story times, and like a year ago, it's only been a year since she really started doing that, I think, and like started gaining like the traction or whatever. And a year later, she is doing a podcast. She, I think, has done like, I think she has cameoed in like a TV show, like not out yet, but like recorded it recently. And so she posted like a video of like everything that's happened over the last year, and it like made me really emotional because like it's really cool. And she, the last, or one of the most um notable like points of her TikTok was her like tearing up about her podcast and how like it's so crazy that she's like doing something that, because it's something she had like wanted to do. And I was just like, wow. Even though I commented on it too, on that like recap video or whatever, I commented on it. And even though like we, I think over the 2 episodes, obviously not including this one, have like under 100 like listens, whether it's like complete listens or not. Either way, I think we're under 100. And like even that number, honestly, you're pretty cool. I appreciate that. Whoever you are, friends, randos, whatever, um mi extended familia, whatever, I appreciate you and thank you. I think it's really
Yeah,
freaking cool.
uh, absolutely. We're on Spotify now. Tell your friends. Um, much easier to
Yeah.
listen. No, yeah, just everything that Alex said. Same. Um,
I just think it's really
I
cool.
think right now it's just like, yeah, and I think you're kind of thinking of the big picture, and I'm kind of just like, sure, this is just like a thing that you
Yeah.
do. So I think maybe like once we're a couple episodes
Mm-hmm.
deep, maybe it'll hit me that like after months of talking about it, we're actually
Yeah.
doing this, and like
It hasn't hit you
that's
yet.
pretty cool.
And
But
I'm not even saying it's like hitting
yeah,
me. I just think it's like cool. I think it's really cool, and I
yeah,
appreciate it.
for sure.
And I hope you enjoy this one too. We're gonna get into it, just so
Yeah,
we're not rambling anymore. That was a good little intro.
yeah,
Good little
no,
intro.
that for real, yeah. That being said, welcome to the Halloween
Spooky,
episode
spooky, spooky,
of Wait No
spooky.
Yeah. Today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite horror movies,
Mm-hmm.
scary movies, whatever you choose to call them, psychological
Hell yeah.
thrillers. And then Alec is going to
C'est
tell
moi.
us some very fun, spooky facts.
Some
So
Halloween facts, if
let's
you will.
just get into it.
You know?
Yes, some Halloween spooky facts. Um, yeah, I have a couple here because I am a big horror movie fan, a big scary movie fan. As I say with most things, I have terrible taste.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
I like what I
because I agree.
like,
I'm just because
and yeah,
I'm listening.
no, I like what I like, and I am very firm on that. And there are some things that when I watch, I'll be like, "That's embarrassing. I can't tell anybody." But for the most part, I like what I like,
And I
and
think that's
so
fine.
if
Because same.
you know, yeah, if people are like, "These horror movies aren't even scary," okay, that's not the point. Like,
That's
yeah,
not the
for
point,
sure,
okay?
for some of it, it's a point, but like, yeah, so I wrote down, I have too many favorite horror movies. So I kind of wrote down questions, and it's just kind of based on like my favorite movie for this moment or my favorite movie for this. So, going on strong, my favorite like campy, like very, on the nose of itself type of horror movie, is Jennifer's Body.
Ah,
I think it's so funny,
so funny.
but it's kind of spooky. It is a little bit, Jennifer is that bitch, and um, she eats boys. Duh,
Who
it's
wouldn't want to
like
eat a
she
boy?
is an Amanda. Yeah, and remember my parents listened to these.
Hey,
What's
Miss
it called?
Gabby.
And yeah, she eats boys. She looks hot. And yeah, it's one of my favorite. It's just so funny. It has so many funny one-liners, and I love it. Um, and it's a cheerleader that eats boys. It's just so fun.
And like
My
it's
second one,
not something that like and not interrupt. I just want to like comment on the ones I can comment on just
yeah,
cuz like I think that's fun.
yeah, for sure.
Um I've only watched it the one time when we all watched it together in our living room. I
Yeah,
want to watch it
because
again
I
though.
made you guys watch it because I was
Wait.
like, it's
Can
so
we
good.
can we
When I
watch
come
it when you come
up,
up? Spoiler
yes,
alert,
I
we're
love
planning
Jennifer's
on doing
Body.
another in-person episode, which I didn't think would happen again this
Yes,
soon,
so
so that's really cool.
exciting.
Um But
So
yeah,
excited.
I have only seen it once, and we will watch it again when you come up. And I did really enjoy it. It's very good. Not at all what I was expecting, because I don't think I really had any expectations, but very good.
Well, they marketed it. Is that a word?
Marketed it.
Whatever. Um,
Whoa, did I even say it right?
I don't think
Let's
so.
ask Gray. He's the
Point
marketing
is,
major.
it was the target. No, because anyway, so it was very much like marketed towards men because Megan Fox
Mm-hmm.
is hot, um, but it turned out to be something completely different, and I think that's so fun. And the person who I think wrote the screenplay, or I don't really know,
Mm-hmm.
produced it, the same person who did
Oh, okay.
Juno, and Juno is another one of my favorite movies. It has the best like just humor and everything. Um, but yeah, going into the next one, my favorite childhood horror movies is Child's Play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how little I was the first time I watched Child's, like, Chucky or
Yeah.
whatever. But I know I was young. I know I was young because we still lived in California. I moved here when I was 7, so I was definitely younger than
Okay.
6. Um, and I
Dang,
remember
that's kind of crazy.
just wanting one. I remember wanting one so bad. And I've said this before in like a previous episode, but I had no parental guidance when it came to like who was monitoring what I was
Hey, your
watching.
parents are listening.
Or like,
Wait.
and they know I'm telling the truth. And so yeah, like they didn't really know what we were watching and stuff.
Sure.
And so yeah, I remember I was super young. I was super young the first time I watched Chucky, and it did scare me. And then I kind of wanted one, and it was just this whole weird moment. But I just love it because it doesn't. The first two are actually scary.
Yeah.
Like I remember being scared as a kid. The rest of them are just so fun. Bride of Chucky is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Period.
Jennifer Tilly is just goth queen,
Period.
goth bimbo of my heart. And it has the best one-liners. But no, I would say Child's Play is like, if you were to ask me like, oh, what's like the movie that defined your childhood? For some reason, it's Child's Play.
For sure.
Yeah, that was
I've
fun.
only seen
And
the first
I have
one once. Did we watch the second?
I think I made you watch
Okay.
Bride.
Well, yeah, that one. Well, actually, we didn't get to finish that one in
We didn't
person.
finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
have
don't
to.
mind at all. That was gonna sound like I was gonna
Chucky
say
movie
no, but
marathon.
okay. I didn't think I'd be able to comment on two back to back, but here we are. Um,
No, you might be able to comment on
I
a
love
lot of
that.
these.
Okay. And I'll try to keep my comments quick because, like, you know, you know. Um, so when we were watching them, I had no idea about anything. Never been spoiled. Little to no details about anything about the whole franchise. We can call it a franchise, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because they're
And they have
at
the
this
TV
point
show.
there are 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8 movies.
Did it get renewed? Did the TV show get renewed?
We're on episode 3.
Oh,
of
oh
season
shit!
2.
I didn't even know.
You're so behind. You are
Okay,
so
well,
behind.
honestly, breath of fresh air. I'm so glad it got another season.
Chucky marathon leading into watching season 2.
I
I am making an executive decision. Greg can get
I'm
fucked.
I'm
We're doing
I'm
it.
honestly not mad about that because here's what I was trying to say before I got distracted by the TV show. Okay, no expectations. I went into it and honestly, so fun, so fun. I had
It
no
is.
problems.
It's so fun.
I had absolutely
Greg doesn't like them.
no, but yeah, went into it, no thoughts, no anything, and honestly, really digged it.
So my third one is one that I feel like people don't really talk about. And it could be that it's just that I haven't heard people around me talk about it. I have seen it on TikTok. That's where I originally found it to
So
watch
recent?
it. But it's the Poughkeepsie tapes. I can't remember. I don't know what year this movie
Okay.
came out, but it's done in a found footage / interview style. The whole premise of it is basically like they find a serial killer's tapes in a house, and you see parts of like the tapes, although
Okay.
they're not
Well,
real.
yeah.
But they genuinely freak me out because the tapes are just like, it seems like taking like a fucked up episode of Criminal
Okay.
Minds and multiply it by like 10. That's how like weird some of these
That
videos
seems
are.
like a lot.
And the imagery is just, yeah, and the imagery is just really creepy. Watched this movie. My parents had gone to Mexico. It's when I was still living with them, and so I was home alone, and they have a
So
pretty,
pre-move
like,
out.
big
Pre-move
yard.
out from okay.
Yeah, so they have a pretty big yard, and so I was like so scared because I decided to watch it by myself because I'm an idiot, and yeah, it freaked me out really bad. And my brother actually went to a university in Poughkeepsie,
Oh
New
no.
York, and so when I went there, the whole time I was
Spooked.
like, what the fuck?
Spooked.
Even though the movie isn't real,
Yeah.
I was still like in a constant state of panic. But anyway, that leads us into a movie that actually freaks me out, scares me, like so bad, is The Strangers.
Okay.
Something about The Strangers freaks me the fuck out, and I think it's just because, like, well, spoiler alert, but also, like, if you haven't watched it by now, that's on
I haven't
you.
watched it.
But, like, okay, well, that's on you.
It's okay. You know why?
No, we're gonna have to watch it
Wait, can we? Okay,
when
really
I
quick.
go. We're just gonna watch horror movies the whole time.
That's
I'm
fine.
there.
Do you know why? Because I'm off the whole time you're here. So we can do
Period.
whatever.
So we will literally have just movie marathons, and it's
I don't
gonna be
care.
great.
I will have no
So I won't
thoughts,
get
head
into-
empty, ready to go.
I will have, first of all, Liv Taylor's in it, and I have had this weird obsession with Liv Taylor ever since I saw her in Lord of the Rings. Can't really explain why, I just love Liv Taylor. And,
Okay.
what's it called? Or Tyler, I think I just pronounced it wrong. It's Liv Tyler, I think. Anyway,
Okay.
so that one freaks me out because it could happen. It's not like, you know, like with horror movies that are like ghost movies and stuff like that, there's a lot of debate on, like, you know, whether ghosts are real, whether this can happen. When it comes to The Strangers, that can literally happen. Like, the
Yeah.
situation that they go through, and I won't go into it too much because you haven't seen it, we're going to watch it, but that could literally happen.
Very
and that
real.
is so scary to me. It's
I was
ridiculous.
telling my coworkers about it today because I actually in my back pocket of my work pants I have a note that my coworker Sierra Hi Sierra, because I know you're gonna listen. Shout out to my girl, one of my two blonde besties at work. I have a piece of paper with like movie suggestions in my back pocket. And one of them was I'm not even gonna try to remember what it was called because I don't remember, but it's on the list and I am not getting rid of the list. Anyway, she told me about it because I was telling her about The Strangers. Anyway, I was talking about it today. That's why I got excited. And yes, we will watch it.
Yeah. No, yeah, it genuinely just freaks me out. And then, on a lighter note, one that makes me laugh every time I watch it, is the Nightmare on Elm Street
Oh
franchise.
yeah, yeah,
That one cracks me up. One of my favorite lines ever is in the third one, and it's when he like picks the girl up and he's like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch," and just like shoves her head in the TV. So
yeah,
fun. Yeah, that third movie is probably my favorite, and he just has so many and just funny one-liners, and then also in Freddy vs. Jason, what's it called? It's it's just so funny. He has so many funny one-liners in it,
yeah.
and um, it's one that like I watch it when I'm like bored because I think it's fun, which I know is like crazy, but I just think the whole franchise is so fun. After the fourth one, it gets really stupid, but it's still like a fun watch.
Mm-hmm.
I would also say it's a little bit campy towards the end there, but
Isn't the second one very gay?
absolutely, but it also is the worst one. Not because it's really gay, but it's just like the plot.
Yeah,
The plot is just like not that good. Like
sure.
it was very lazy story writing. It was
I think
very
I like
much
number three
the
more than number
first
two.
one. Yeah, it was very much like the first one did super super well, so let's try it again.
Yeah,
Except not include any of the original cast. So it was like
yeah.
weird because it was back to back. Anyway, cuz yeah. And yeah, I just think it's super fun. And then my favorite horror film of all time is Scream, and I don't care how basic it is. I have been watching that one also since I was a kid. Has some of my favorite people in it, like Neve Campbell and Matthew Lillard, the
Ugh.
love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, love him to death, and literally, and he's does amazing in that movie. Everybody does amazing in that movie, and I can probably quote the whole thing. I love it. I really do. I have a couple posters in my room and everything. Um,
She sure
so
does,
yeah,
ladies and gents,
yeah, and
and theys
then
and thems and everybody. But
yeah, and then I just wanted to give a couple honorable mentions. And that is just Sinister, freaks me out. Really good. Ethan Hawke's in it. He does amazing. Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, specifically the 2003 version is my favorite. However, I do think the original, like, 1970 ones are pretty
mm,
funny. They're so gory, though. They kind of make me a little bit queasy if I've just ate.
they are kind
So,
of a lot.
yeah, I really love those. Saw, speaking of gory, I do love Saw, though. It's just, I don't know, something about
Um,
it.
so Saw and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which by the way, if I tried to say that quick, would not have gone well. Anyway, um, uh, I used to get those confused because Chainsaw
Saw.
and Saw, I was like, yeah, it's the same thing. But I
No,
wouldn't think
they're.
of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I would just think of Saw.
No.
And we watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Sammy when she came up.
Which one did you guys watch?
The original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to watch the 2003
Sure.
version with Jessica Biel in it. It's so good.
Okay. Yeah, we
Um,
can watch that.
so that's one of my honorable mentions. Another one is Poltergeist. I think Poltergeist is really fun. And that
Yes.
one has some scary imagery too.
Yeah,
And
it
then
does.
recently, I think one that is like, just like a very recent horror movie, Barbarian. Had no idea what direction it was going in,
I've
and there were a
never
couple
seen
scenes in
that.
it. Yeah, no, there were a couple scenes in it that I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, what just happened?
Okay.
And so, yeah, so I wanted to add that as an honorable mention, because I thought it was really fun and I had
When
a
did
great
that come
time
out?
watching it. Like last month.
Oh, okay. So recent.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
like in theaters?
yeah, like when I go, we could probably still watch it in theaters.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But anyway, yeah, just to wrap up, those are some of my favorite movies, and there are way more. But I feel like I can talk about this forever, and that's
Oh,
not really what we need.
I
So,
think based on last episode, we know we can talk for a while.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
So, I will now hand it over to Alec, who will tell us some very spooky facts.
okay. And now on to my little section of this podcast. I thought it would be super fun to find some like Halloween facts. Whether or not either of us know any of these or not, I just thought it'd be kind of fun. I glanced at them briefly because I wanted to like fully just read them like while we were doing the podcast. And I want to say I don't know most of these. They're not anything like super like groundbreaking, I don't think, but it is definitely at the very least interesting. So I thought that would be a fun little second half of the podcast, is to go through those, and then once we do that, I'll say my cuppy hello. I'll say a couple, or I will have a couple little like movie mentions as well, and then that'll be it for this week. So enjoy. I am going to just go straight for it. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I haven't heard any of this. I don't know what he's about to say, so
Yeah. So
I would be just as shocked as you guys.
yeah, this is gonna be fun. The first couple are I would say tame, I guess, but I don't know. Okay. The very first one is that, and this actually surprised me because I read it just like a minute or two before we like got to this like section or whatever. I read this one first. I was like, oh wait, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Ready? The first jack-o'-lanterns were carved from turnips. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And like random.
What is a turnip?
A turnip? I want to say it's a part of the root vegetable family because it is.
No, but like, what do you like use it for? Like, do you use it to cook? Like, what do you use it for?
Yes,
I actually don't know what a turnip looks like. Let me Google it because it might just be that I know it as something different, like in
Oh,
Spanish.
yeah, maybe. I want to say it's the closest as far as like vegetable comparison. It's the closest to like beets and radishes. Hard word to say, apparently. Beets, radishes, and stuff like that. They might not actually.
I thought turnips and radishes were the same thing. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. I think they're
I
like.
thought that was a radish.
Oh yeah, I think they're related. You know, whatever that means for plants. But yeah, the first jack-o'-lanterns were carved from turnips. Had no idea. And all by the way, none of these have any like, and I think it's a good thing because like if you're interested, you'll look into it more. Like Alex is at the moment looking into turnips. But none of these have like extra information to them. It's literally just straight facts.
Because here's the thing. Is that with radishes? So sorry, radishes.
Radishai?
Yeah, with radishes. My mom eats them like raw. Like
really?
She just like eats them like they're little chippies or something.
I could never.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. I just had to let you know.
Not Miss Gabby raw dogging radishes.
I think I've seen her eat them. I don't know.
Nah, could be me. But yeah, so I very interesting. Didn't know that. Second fact is, well, okay, this one's kind of lame because like if you don't know about this, like where have you been? There is a movie series called Halloween. I gotta laugh. No way.
Really?
No way. So if you didn't know for whatever reason, and that's fine, like no judgment. There's some judgment.
You like the Halloween movies.
Yeah.
I like Laurie as the final girl.
Yes.
I could do without the rest.
Sure. And you know what?
Yeah.
I would say that you're in no way wrong for your opinion
So
on the series.
slow paced and
We had to take a little break again because Alex closed her laptop because she didn't want to get distracted and forgot that she was recording her audio on her laptop. So that's fun. Anyway, I don't remember if we finished talking about that last fact, but we'll keep going because there's more and whatever. Oh, wow. So I guess a continuation of the Halloween movie series fact. The first Halloween movie was filmed within 21 days, which is true. That's not like fake or anything. That is true.
Yeah, I think that was a common practice though, because I think Nightmare on Elm Street too, it filmed within like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Miss Jamie Lee Curtis said that it basically was like thrown together last minute, and they're just like, let's do this. We don't know what we're doing, but like, let's do it. But that's cool. We can move on from that because like, again, something you could find if you want to look up the Halloween series. Anyway, next fact. This is where we're getting a little juicier. Okay. Not actually, but in Alabama, wearing a nun or priest costume for Halloween is illegal.
That makes sense because it's like the South. It's Alabama.
Yeah. Alabama.
Alabama.
Not the most surprising to me.
Very religious. Do Christians have nuns? Is that just Catholics?
I am not educated enough and
Neither am I.
etc. to give an answer to that because I actually don't know.
That was crisp.
Thank you. Do you like that?
No.
I'll do another one.
I don't like what your bottom lip does. Okay, go to the next one.
Okay. Yeah, not surprising to me at all, honestly. Next one. Pumpkins classify as a fruit, not a vegetable. This I knew.
This I knew too.
Yeah. Next one. Finding a spider on a Halloween night is considered good luck.
What about on all the other days?
A
spider crawled out of my couch the other day. Does that mean I'm gonna have good luck?
No, it was just trying to say boom bitch, I'm here.
Or does it mean we need to vacuum more often?
I think it means call the exterminator.
It means clean your house.
Evacuate the dance floor, all that. Stupid. Anyway, next one. Walnut Creek, California prohibits Halloween masks without permits.
Can you imagine standing at a super long line? Oh, what are you here for? So I can wear a mask on Halloween.
Yeah, I just gotta get my Halloween permit approved.
That's so funny.
For my 3-year-old, for my 8-year-old, and for myself.
It's for your costume, and it's you're dressing up as Scooby-Doo or some shit.
Wait, do you think Targets, if there's a Target there, do you think a Target there, all of their costumes that they have don't have masks because they don't want to?
It's probably one of those rules or one of those laws that nobody really pays attention to anymore.
Probably. There's a lot of old shit like that is not relevant.
Because I know there's there's just super I think even in Nevada there's those weird little quirky laws.
Honestly,
every
everywhere.
time one of us says quirky during this podcast, I feel we've said it so much.
Quirky. All right,
Alcohol
have fun with
poisoning.
that. We don't love, actually. That's not good. So that's kind of crazy. That one was surprising, but also not, because there's a lot of weird laws like that everywhere. Next fact. Spirit Halloween is one of the most popular Halloween stores in the United States. If you did not know that, I would be more shocked about that than about this fact.
I feel they should be open year round. Maybe not all of them.
You think?
But yeah, because here's the thing. Here's the tea, and I know this is a little. I was born in '98, but this is a little millennial of me. Um, Sometimes I like to look at it for home decor. Or like the shirts that they sell. I have like a couple that I bought from there. Um,
Mm.
and I have like
Mm.
some jewelry
Okay.
too that like I don't wear too often, but like because it'll probably stain, but
Sure.
that I like to wear.
You know,
So
it'll make my ear go green, but that's fine.
I'm here for the vibes,
The
not the
green
quality.
like adds to my
It just
aesthetic.
adds like pizzazz
Just a little sprinkle of glitter
and
and
a
death.
sprinkle of chemicals.
But yeah, not very surprising to me. That one's not blowing me away. I'm not gagged. I'm not gooped. Nah. Next next fact.
Next fact.
Um German model Heidi Klum is famous for her outstanding Halloween costumes. This I actually did not know about until like
That's kind of
two and a
surprising.
half years ago.
I feel like you would have known that.
I didn't. I had no idea.
That's
And
crazy.
then as soon as I found out, I was like into it. I was looking at all of her. I was like, holy crap. That
Are
doesn't
they
even
good?
look like her anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Because she has money.
You know
Duh.
who else does really good Halloween costumes? Gosh, what's his name? Colton Hayes. He was in Teen Wolf. He was Jackson in Teen Wolf.
Is that the gay man?
Yes. Except you don't know he's gay until like later on in the seasons, but like in real life he is gay.
Yeah. That's mainly
And
what I meant.
yeah. No, he has like really good costumes. I think he did one of
Okay.
Ursula that was so good. I was like,
I
baby,
don't
this
know
had to
if I've
take you
seen.
hours.
I don't know if I've seen their costumes. Okay.
No, yeah. Look it up. It's so good. I just
Okay,
it
I
was
will. But yeah, I knew about Miss HK, Miss Heidi Klum.
fun. Miss
I knew
Butch.
that. Miss Butch.
Because you said Mitch. That's the first thing that came into my head. I don't know why. Please don't put that in. We'll get canceled. I'm so sorry. I take that out. It was an intrusive thought. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it out. But no, I think, not I think, I knew about that, but not until like semi recently. But yeah, no, yeah.
Wait,
Another Halloween movie fact: Michael Myers' mask came from altered Captain Kirk Star Trek from an altered Captain Kirk Star Trek mask.
This I knew. I knew that.
I did not know that. I did not
Uh-huh.
know that.
I did.
Would
I don't
you
know.
care to enlighten me? Do you know any more than that about it? Do you know why?
No, I think they just sent someone like a prop person to the store, and
Mm-hmm.
that's Star Trek was like all the rage at the time. But they couldn't get
Okay.
the copyright to it, so they just
Yeah.
painted it white and hope nobody would notice. And hey, now the Michael Myers mask is way more popular than,
What?
yeah.
I would have never known. I would have never
I
known.
think I don't know. I know a lot of weird facts. I feel like, and that just happens to
Okay.
be one of them. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. I would have
Yeah.
never known that. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool though. Next fact: traditional Halloween colors include black, orange, and white.
White. I would say purple. Black, orange, purple.
Yeah, I don't know if I would include white. I instead of white, I would have said like yellow.
Or yellow, yeah. It's giving candy
Not
corn.
white. I
No.
guess, but like
To
eh,
me, orange and purple are Halloween colors. And I think that's just because like I wear black all year round, so I don't really associate it with just like one season. But
sure.
yeah, I would say that. I would say that what I consider Halloween colors is like black, orange, yellow, purple.
I would
Green.
agree with you. Green?
Green.
Yeah. But like not any green, like
No, like-
that green.
Yeah.
You know her.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
her.
picking up what you're putting down for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that green. She's that bitch.
Yeah, I agree.
Period. Not us just being like fun or quirky or whatever. Next Halloween fact: the jack-o'-lantern borrows its name from a stingy man named Jack. That I would actually need to look into more because I don't know if I understand
Imagine like being so
what
like
that comes
cheap
from.
and stingy that people use your name for years and years to come. A little iconic, a little fierce.
Yeah, I don't think.
Just like being known for being cheap.
I don't think Jack thought it was fierce, but
If he made money off of it, probably.
you know, I kind of doubt it.
That's true. That kind of shit.
I kind of doubt it.
Anyway.
Well, who knows? Who knows? Some deep thoughts here tonight.
For sure.
The fear of Halloween is called holy shit. Okay, hold on. It's like an actual like term. It's not
anyway.
like, okay, ready? You guys ready? I'm gonna bring my phone closer to me so I don't have to get closer to the mic for this. The fear of Halloween is called somhanophobia. Somhanophobia.
Here's the thing.
It's something like,
I'm just gonna say it. If you're afraid of Halloween, you're not a bad bitch.
if you're afraid of Halloween, you ain't a bad bitch, okay?
All the bad bitches love Halloween, and that's... I don't want to say that's a proven fact, but it's a proven fact.
Yeah, you know what?
In my
I would
heart.
agree with you. I don't understand unless like, unless there's like reasons like childhood, like you weren't allowed to, or whatever, for whatever reason, doesn't matter. You ain't a bad bitch if you don't like Halloween.
I stand by that. I stand by that.
Next fact. The word witch comes from the Old English word, I believe it's pronounced wiki, or
Like Wikipedia.
it also could what?
Like Wikipedia.
What? I thought you said something else, and I'm glad you didn't. It's spelt WICCE. It could be pronounced differently. I just don't know, and I don't believe it's Wicca.
I think, because that's
with an
how
A.
you say. Yeah, but that's how you say the C's in Wicca. So I imagine it is wiki.
Yeah,
What
I'm
if it's like a
assuming
word
it's
that, like,
wiki.
We're not supposed to say. Now I'm a little scared. Maybe I don't grab that actually. I have a Ouija board that my friend gave me for my birthday.
Let's not.
Yeah, shout out Nada. She doesn't watch this. I don't think she knows about it, but she gave me a Ouija board, and I'm a little scared of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. However, sometimes I'm eating in bed, and it just comes in handy. I can put my drinks on it. I can put, I use it as like an eating tray.
All right, if it wasn't for your posters, that would be like icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Which, do you know why they say icing on the cake, to stray away from the Halloween facts really quick?
Why?
Because icing is typically, other than candles, and I guess if you want to get like super stupid about it, lighting the candles is, I guess, whatever. But icing on the cake is the last thing you do to decorate it. Because icing is not the frosting. Frosting is what goes onto the cake. Icing goes on top of the frosting, as if you were doing a decoration or writing. Did you know that?
I didn't, but it makes sense. Like, once
That's
you
why
said
they
it, it
say
was like, oh, duh.
icing on the cake.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
Another fact.
Period.
Back to the important ones. Halloween facts. There's like 5 left, I think. The owl is a popular image used for Halloween. Now listen, you guys. I never said that these were cool or fun facts. No, they are fun. I never said they were cool, though.
But here's the thing, is that I know for us it's like, and by us I mean Mexican people, it's like if you see an owl, like outside
Mm-hmm.
a house or something, that's a witch. That's what that means. Like in like folklore and stuff, like that's a witch.
Yeah.
Then that's why like my mom has one outside of her window, and she's always like, like, who is she? And like, what are you doing in my house? You know, like, very much that. Because that's what that means. If you see they're called Le Trousseaux, I think, or something like that. I could be pronouncing it way wrong, and my mom will make fun of me and tell me about it later. But, something like that. Yeah.
Say it one more time.
I don't want to because I think I pronounced it wrong, and mom's gonna roast me to hell and back.
Okay.
I'll tell you when we're not recording.
Okay. I won't make you do it again live okay. On camera.
Okay.
But yeah. You know what's fun? Next time we do like a facts thing, because like this is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Next time we do it, I think our thing should be like, did that surprise us? Or is that just okay?
We should just find the weirdest fucking facts that we could find and just spring them on each other.
I'm down.
I'm so down. I'll start keeping... Dude, I get TikTok videos about, like, unusual and weird facts all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, I know the weirdest fucking facts. Because they just... I don't know. They pop up and they show up and...
Okay. I get them every once in a while, but not super often.
No, I get them
but
often.
I think that would be fun.
I get those and the paranormal ones and the
yeah, paranormal.
the ones where they're
sure.
telling Reddit stories while they're on like Minecraft or Roblox or whatever, and they're just like jumping everywhere. Have you seen those? I know it's common because I've seen tweets about people being like, "Do you ever like love when you get those videos?" The next time I get one, I'll send it to you.
Okay, because I'm blanking. Okay. I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
I think you do. I think you just need to see it.
Okay.
I think I'm just explaining it, like, way wrong.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you'll have to show me. But anyway, roll back to what I was saying. Not that that was, like, a bad derail.
You're going to have so much.
It was pretty on track. Out. No, I'm keeping that. That's fun.
Okay.
That's fun hearing us talk about it. Come on now. No, but I think that would be cool. Like doing like more facts and being like our thing being like, whether it's this or if it's not, having it be like, was that surprising or was that just okay?
Was that just okay? And on today's segment.
Yeah, of something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, the last couple facts. Ready? Mm-hmm. Count Dracula was not the vampire's original name. I would have never known. Next one. The world record for the fastest pumpkin carving is... Now, before I say, I'm going to let you guess, and I'm going to let the audience guess. So I'm going to give a little pause.
I thought I was going first.
No, it's okay. A little pause. We're pausing. And we're pausing. Okay, are you ready? Go ahead. What do you think?
Like 5 minutes?
Fastest carving?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
The suspense. Is it killing you?
Yes, and I'm about to kill you. What is it?
Okay. The world record for the fastest pumpkin carving is 16.47 seconds.
Okay, but they're not carving well. They're probably just doing like little triangles or something.
Yeah. No one said it had to be like intricate and exquisite. It just needed to be carved.
Probably just did like a fucking circle and was like, it's done.
No, you know what they did? Actually, I'm actually curious. They probably, unless it was like a long time ago, it's probably recorded and we could probably find it.
Yeah, we'll have to do more research on that because
we'll do more research on that. I'm intrigued, okay? And I urge you guys to also
what did you say earlier? Up. That's cap.
Shut up. Last two. The world record for the heaviest pumpkin weighed in at 2,642.6 pounds. You're
lying. That one shocked me. That's one big bitch.
Is she a big bitch?
Yeah, that's big.
It's...
Oh my god, it's like the pumpkin that I forgot his name from the that Max from Wizards of Waverly Place. Can I say that?
Oh yeah.
Wizards of Waverly Place. There we go.
Yeah.
I said Wizards of Waverly. That he lives in. Remember he like moves out into a pumpkin. That's what I imagine how big it is.
That was a good episode.
2,000 pound. That's like James and the Giant Peach, except it's James
Tell
and
me
the
why I
Giant.
was also thinking about that.
So good.
Tell me why I was also thinking
It
about
kind
that.
of freaked me out though because the animation was a little bit too good, a little bit too real. Although it's claymation, right? James and the Giant Peach.
I think so. It's like
think it's
stop
claymation.
motion claymation.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
whatever, something like that. But yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
That's big.
it's big. It's
That's
really
like
big.
I don't even know what to compare it to right now, but that's
She
big.
big bitch.
She thicky, okay? Ready? Last fact.
Just gonna move on.
In
Last fact.
in Dublin, Georgia. First of all, didn't know there was a town in Georgia called Dublin. All right. Any type of costume that covers the face is illegal. So what's up with Georgia and Walnut Creek, California? What's up with it?
Maybe.
What's up with it?
because
Why do they have
it's,
problem with masks?
Um,
Why?
I am fighting the urge to make a KKK joke.
Oh
So bad. They're like, if we can't do it, no one else can.
my god.
We will never get monetized.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's so interesting. Like, what? Weird.
Sorry.
I thought I read a separate like Halloween fact on here, but I don't see it on here, so I think I'm just crazy. Oh, there was another one. Okay, last one actually, because I kind of skipped it because it was also about like the Halloween movie franchise. Like, how many fun facts do we need about that? Like, let me be real. But I'll read it as the last one. Originally, the film Halloween was going to be called Babysitter Murderers.
Oh, I
Murders,
knew that.
murders. Babysitter Murders.
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that. And what a horrible name.
But only because I once watched a Watch Mojo video that was like, what these movies were almost called. And it was like that one. Scream was almost called Scary Movie. Bring It On was almost called Cheer Fever.
What?
And I can't remember a lot of the rest of them. But yeah, I knew that.
What? That's
I
crazy.
I fall down Watch Mojo video, like, watchmojo.com videos or whatever, like the countdowns. Like,
Watch
it's my
Mojo?
job. Yeah.
Isn't there also a Miss Mojo?
I don't know.
I didn't know Mojo was a
Watch Mojo?
corporation. A
No,
little business.
No, Watch Mojo, like, I have been. It's so embarrassing how often I fall into the rabbit holes.
So,
ever
question:
since I was a
you're
kid.
not subscribed, I'm assuming, but you always come upon them and you watch.
Well, I'm not subscribed because they literally put out like maybe like 3 videos a day. Like
A day?
Yeah.
A day.
Yeah.
That's too much.
No, but it's because they do it like on like they have it on like the most random things because it's like top 10 reality show moments and like top 10 this, and it goes literally and they have it in Spanish, and they have one dedicated to just horror movies, they have one dedicated to just anime. Like, it's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of content.
Yeah. No, but
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Your top 3 horror movies. Scary movies.
Okay, ready?
Let's go. Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm not. We'll say they're top 3, but I'm gonna say them in no particular order because if I was going to, I would have to think about it more. So number 1.
Can I challenge you? Can I challenge you real quick?
Why? Why? Yeah.
One of them can't be animated.
That's fine.
Okay. I just had a feeling all of your favorite Halloween movies are going to be animated.
No.
Okay.
I don't think. I don't know if any of them were going to be.
Ooh. Okay. Let's hear them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. So my first one, apparently Halloween do be the theme. Melon do be smellin', okay? That's a TikTok reference.
I love that cat.
Melon be smellin', okay? So so Halloween, the very first one, 1978. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
I really of like the Rob Zombie remake of Halloween, which I know is very controversial.
I've never seen any of the other ones. I've seen the original, the second original, and then this new like trifecta, this new trio of movies.
Sure.
I have not seen any of the in betweens because irrelevant.
You don't need
irrelevant.
to.
Yeah. And there's also too many. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get bored enough one day, I'll like deep dive. You know.
Have Michael Myers be your background noise.
Yeah. But yeah, Halloween, the original, just because like I feel like surprisingly for a lot of people, it's like they're like cozy, not comfort, but like cozy, like spooky season movie. Like rainy day, sitting in a blanket, maybe even like doing something else while you have
That's
it
true.
on. Because
I can see that.
I think to your reasoning for like why you don't, I won't even say you don't like it, it's just not your favorite, not your go-to, right? You could watch it, but you probably aren't paying attention at all because
so
there's no reason
paced,
to, is what you're gonna, So because of like the like slow pacedness of it,
Sorry, I had like a weird noise in my throat.
because I hope I hear it. I hope the mic picks it up. Because of that like slow pace or whatever, I feel like that's really easy to just like have on, especially if you've seen it already, of course. It's just kind of nice, not that like, why too, it's because there's not like constant like screaming or like crazy stuff going on that like it's a lot of like quiet and like ambience like noises and stuff, so like it's kind of nice to just have on.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, Halloween, if we go into talking about my decom besties, my Disney Channel original movies for like the Halloween season, and again, like I have more movies in this, but I'm gonna my next two are gonna be some decoms. Okay. Ready? The first one, the iconic Halloween Town. Halloween Town. Okay.
You guys didn't see, but I was mouthing it as Alec said it because I knew he was gonna say Halloween Town.
Yup.
That's
Halloween Town. Halloween Town, baby. Iconic, legendary, all of it. Okay?
Yeah.
And if anything, I'll even group all of them except for the fourth together in that category, a little Halloween Town category, if you will.
And here's what's annoying is that Sarah Paxton was so great, but they set her up for failure. Yeah.
And do you know what's so stupid? They didn't even have a good reason. Do you know what they told her? She was available for the fourth one, Kimberly J. Brown. She was available. And yes, I know her name. Kimberly J. Brown. Okay? Queenie. Okay. They didn't have a good reason. Do you know what they said?
Wasn't it?
We wanted to go a different direction. That's what they said. That's all that they said.
A taller, skinnier version.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted a fresh, younger but not too young, like hot face, Yeah. And you know what's stupid about that? 24 years later, guess what? Queenie Miss Kimberly J. Brown looks the same, and still slaying, still awesome. And
she also like, it was just she I don't know, like that character was hers, and especially if it was like for the second movie, okay, I'd understand. But 4 movies in and you decide to change her, like, who up in those offices thought that was a good idea? Like,
yeah, and it was only
the fool for sure.
And it was only 2 years after the third one came out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. So it's like, and it's not even a full 2 years because they probably shot it a year within a year of the third one coming out. So they quickly were like, yeah, we're gonna do someone else. Anyway, it was kind of dumb, but it happened. It's in the history books. Can't change it. So obviously the first 3 iconic. The fourth one is good, but it has a different vibe. It's not the same. Anyway, so Halloween Town.
Bring it on home.
The third. Okay, you guys ready for this? The third one. And this is a little bit of a deep cut. Okay. Under Wraps. Do you know what that is?
No.
Under Wraps.
It sounds familiar, but no.
I don't think it's like a Halloween directed movie per se. It is a movie about a mummy that comes to life.
Yeah. Okay.
And
no, I think
like
I
a
do
teenager,
know which one it is.
he like finds him, or he comes to him, and he like has to like sneak him around and take care of him and stuff.
Yeah.
They remade it actually within the last few years. There's now 2 out.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't dare watch. You know why?
Yeah.
The disrespect of having the 2 new remakes or whatever, and not the original. The original is not on there. Fuck that. I'm not gonna watch them.
You know which one is kind of like in that realm of like, it's so kind of just like obscure. Did you ever watch the scary godmother or whatever? Did you ever watch those?
Okay, I'm gonna be quick about this. Yes, I have seen both of them.
I loved those.
They're so fun. But you know what ruined it for me? My little sister being of that age to where she wanted to watch them every day on repeat.
No.
Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did? Because we had one of them on DVD. Do you know what I did?
What did you do?
So in our old house, we had like these basically we had like a big bonus room, like in a big addition that had gotten added onto the house at some point in the past or whatever. And they had like built-in cabinets for like photos, plates, stuff like that. And they were tall. They were attached to the walls. They were really big, but they weren't to the ceiling. So they had like a gap. Like if your kitchen has cabinets and there's a gap in between the top of the cabinets and the ceiling. Anyway, I threw the DVD up there. I threw the not in the case. I took the DVD out of the case, and my little sister Grayson, I hope you're watching this, listening, hearing this. I think she knows actually, so it's not even that serious. But I took it out of the case and I threw it up there because I was like, I'm kind of done with this. And you know what? That was it.
So,
I have not watched it since then.
No, I really liked it as a kid. It was probably
no, they're good. I like them.
It was one of my emotional support movies before I even knew that I did that. Yeah, I remember it would come on. I don't even know what actually. Was it Cartoon Network? I don't think it was Disney.
Yeah,
was
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Cartoon Network.
No, Cartoon Network. Yeah.
Yeah, it would come on super often. And I would just rewatch it and rewatch it and rewatch it like all the time.
They're not that long either.
No, like it was just like a scary, fun, good time. But
yeah, they're fun. I like them.
Yeah, those were fun facts. I loved it. I do think we should tell more facts on here because I feel like you and me are like those people that we're just constantly learning things, even if it is like, you know, stupid facts or whatever. But I think we just
my brain absolutely loves like brand new little tidbits.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Mine too.
It's so fun.
And we are both the type of person where like we watch a movie, we get into a new show, and we're Googling all of the cast members, following everyone on Instagram. Like we are so those people, and so I know that we're gonna have more.
When we like something, we want to know everything about it.
Oh, absolutely. We
keep updated.
I think we don't know how to casually like things. We're either going at it 100 miles per hour
or not at all.
Yeah, uninterested.
Not at all. Or anyway, going at it 100 miles per hour for like 3 weeks and then dead radio silence. Yeah. What was that? I don't even remember. I watched that recently.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've never heard of it.
But anyway, yeah, thank you for listening to this is the third podcast.
Third episode.
Third episode. And we hope you enjoyed, and we hope you have a very spooky Halloween. And
We'll probably have a couple more like spooky
yeah.
Halloween things the next episode too.
And
But
next episode is going to be in person. I am going to
woo!
visit them. So,
Woo, woo, woo.
yeah, we'll be able to.
It's gonna be so fun.
That. And it's going to be so fresh, so fun. And yeah, we thank you guys for listening.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.